I need to go lay out in the sun a little bit more, but I feel like I got a little bit of a tan line, but not a lot.
I'm gonna go back to the pool this weekend and wear a different bathing suit, so this side of my will match the rest of me. All right. As to
last week, Ebony.
Before I get into the episode, I would just like to say, HBO Max, count your motherfucking days, you silly sons of bitches. How the fuck did y'all say, oh, it looks like you're traveling and you're out of town, so let us give you the thing in Spanish? Why? I didn't ask you to change the language. I didn't ask you to change my language at all. Just because I'm traveling doesn't mean I automatically started speaking a different language, you bastards. And then it took me 2 days to figure out that the default language in the country I was in was Portuguese for some odd reason. They don't even speak Portuguese over there. And then I had to pick Portuguese as my language in order for the people to start speaking in English. Not pick English as the default language and they start talking in English. Oh no. I had to pick Portuguese as the language that I wanted for the people to start talking in English so I could understand what the fuck was going on.
That sounds backwards.
And then your fucking customer service is bullshit. Because I went to the chat to be like, hey, it's talking in the wrong language. Can you fix it? And you was like, and they were like, well, where are you? And I was like, well, I'm in Turks and Caicos right now. He's like, well, where was your account created? I said, in the United States. He said, okay. And then the next thing it said was conversation ended. He left the chat.
Oh. He said, oh, we don't deal with y'all.
He said, I don't know how to fix it, so try the next caller.
Wasn't no next caller. I had to figure it the fuck out myself. You lucky I don't actually pay for HBO Max. It comes with my phone plan, because otherwise I would cancel. I probably wouldn't cancel, but still, that's not the point. The point is,
I would cancel if the Dragons wasn't on.
Well, no, because I've been watching. Harry Potter is always available on the HBO Max. So listen, it's my comfort movies. Don't do that. I'm just saying, do better, damn it. That's what I want to say about that. Do damn better. As to the episode, I don't even remember what happened besides them little boys was talking shit outside the castle. Next thing I know, he had a damn sword in his neck and he was laid on the ground dead, and we still don't know what the fuck happened or what really. We didn't even get to see the jump off that happened there. It's just 1 minute they was arguing, next thing everybody was dead. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Nobody told. And Damon took his head stupid ass over to the haunted mansion with that crazy broad, and now he having crazy dreams of waking up with blood on his hands like fucking Lady Macbeth and shit. And this shit gonna drive this motherfucker. He already and all his.
That's this episode. That ain't last week.
No, that was last episode too. That's when it started.
It was dripping. Remember the house was dripping, and it started because we was like, "Why he over here and it's broke down, need repair?"
Yeah, I thought that was rain though.
Child, it was his fucking imagination. Whatever it is, he done ran up on the Disney Haunted Mansion, and now he hanging out with the ghosts and shit of Christmas past and all the other shit that he got going on, and he deep in his feelings because he done murdered several people. He killed his first wife so that he could get with he ended up with a little black girl, and then she died, and then he ended up. They faked the death of her husband so they could get together. So he got all of that on his conscience. Child, is just a lot. It's a whole damn lot. And Damon, can you get out of your feelings long enough to kill Eamon? The other half of you, because same side, different side of the same coin.
Like you were supposed to be.
Right.
We wouldn't be dealing with the loss that we dealing with today.
Exactly. Okay, we can fast forward to this episode.
Well, you forgot to talk about how Rhaenyra forgot to stab Alicent.
Now, why was she... What is stabbing Alicent going to do?
I asked her this. She want Alicent gone.
Because that lady sat in your face and said, oh, I made a mistake. I ain't know about the Conqueror, but it's still up. So, it's still up? Stab.
I told her that wasn't gonna change nothing.
Allison is more useful, pitiful in her guilt.
Yeah.
She gonna do some shit that her guilt gonna make her do because she knows she did wrong by that girl. It's gonna come back around. That's why she's still alive for now.
Well, let's jump off into this week. I forgot how it opened. I think it opened the way you said with Damon dreaming about
cut the baby head off.
Yeah, and cut her head off. And they said, come on down here because Crispin got an army together and you need to talk to this person over here and see if you can get some in.
And he don't know who he all off in space in the back of his mind. Oh, what did you say? He was like, didn't I just tell you who this was? Like,
first of all, he told that boy to kill his granddaddy. He said,
so yeah. He was like, you want your inheritance early? Come on. We don't do that over here. Oh, okay.
But my grandpa, he raised me and he took after me. And I'm just like, Damon, no type of decorum. None.
He was like, you ready for this inheritance? You gonna put a pillow over his face?
Like, and told him how to do it.
Hi. Hey.
Okay. Now you said hey to the people. You good?
Yeah.
That I was like, Damon. And then he gonna go to the witch. I don't know if this was at the same time, but I know he started leaving the castle. Well, not leaving the castle. Yes, and he went down the hallway again.
They can have it with Scooby-Doo and all the other murder mysteries. They can have that castle.
And like I said, I don't know if this happened later, but I do know when he went and got that drink from her. First of all, you just called her a witch. So why would you go take whatever she got to offer?
Mm-hmm.
What sense do that make?
They said the Tullys are named after the Muppets, Grover, Elmo, and Kermit. Is one of them named Kermit?
I got big news.
Yes, I read that yesterday.
What is the big news, Judy? What's the big news?
Yeah.
So I go to the
the beginning they just straight out just throw us in like Damon still. He was dealing with the ghost of Christmas past last week. Now he dealing with the ghost of Christmas present because he killing Rainier, chopping Rainier's head off because he wants the throne. And seeing Eamon's face, but not really because he's seeing his own face because he can't even remember what his nephew face looked like.
Damon is all messed up. He is all messed up.
He on psychedelics. And the war is going on, and he on psychedelics.
He might leave after they hear about the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because we're gonna need that other dragon to jump Vagar. You can't take him on one-on-one.
No.
Sorry. Being a grandmama. Just
okay, El Teddy is here. Hey, El Teddy.
Hey. Sorry for my lateness. I got a lot going on.
It's okay. We were just talking about Damon, the beginning of the episode, being in the haunted house with Scooby-Doo and them.
I'm mad you called them Scooby-Doo.
And the rest of the murder mystery game.
Listen.
Right, the rest of the murder mystery. They trying to figure it out.
Ain't no mystery. He did it. Hell. We know Club. Listen, and the people at Harry Hall was like, we don't fuck with Clubfoot either, so don't even worry about that. It don't even matter. Because we don't fuck with Clubfoot like that.
But wait, speaking of Clubfoot, when they was at the King's Round Table, he talked about he controlled all their coin. How he get their money?
Right, how he get to be in charge of the coins?
He's the master of coins. He made a master of coins like 2 episodes ago, I thought.
I didn't know he got
I remember them sitting at the table talking about we need a new master of coins. They made Clubfoot master of coins. He wants to be the hand, but he was made master of coins.
No,
but I thought he was saying
master of coin.
No, he was talking about he had the Harrenhal coin.
Right.
He was like,
Because
it don't matter.
he's
They got that.
the heir. Because he killed his daddy and his
Yeah, he
brother.
killed his daddy. He burnt his daddy to death.
He
Right, I
burned
know.
his daddy and the
Niggas
brother.
wanna-
So now he's the heir. He's he's over.
But they know he did that. So why would y'all give him control of y'all live there? Why y'all should have control of the assets, not him.
That's not
They
how
can't-
that works.
That's
Unfortunately, that's not how that works in royalty and stuff. Listen.
And how
plenty of
much
people
coin
have
can
killed
really
off
be
their
over
families
there?
so they can get their hands on the money.
Not enough to get the darn house fixed. Shoot, the castle still broke down, so not enough.
I'm like, it can't be that much money over there in Hen Hall.
No, they had plenty of money. That wasn't the issue. That wasn't never the issue.
They
The
just
issue
don't
was
care.
he burnt down the castle to get rid of his daddy and brother.
Yeah, I remember that part. I just didn't know
Because
they
his
let
daddy
him
was
get
the
the throne.
hand, and his son
Daddy
was
was the
Rhaenyra's baby daddy.
Yeah, his daddy was the hand.
Mm-hmm.
He was a good one. He
He was
actually had
the only good hand that was to be had on this show so far. He was the only good hand. Because Otto ain't shit. And neither is why Captain Crispin's over there.
Krispy Kreme
I
shouldn't be
don't
no
know.
hand. Right.
I'm waiting for somebody to drink.
I just hoping he didn't get back up after he fell off that horse. But up next, what happened next?
Chris, they argued at the table about where they wanted to go because Aegon wants them to go to get Harrenhal back because they know Daemon is there, and Aemond is talking about no, we're going to get Rook's Rest, which is going to do something to Rhaenyra, have her landlocked or something. And so,
yeah, because one of her people is on the count.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but before then, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Was Teddy talking? Also, before then, we got to remember when Rhaenys was down at the docks.
Oh yeah, we got to get into Corlys real quick.
Talking to Corlys and really being like, I know that's your kid. I don't know why you playing with me.
He looked
I'm
just
not
like
stupid. You should and do better by your children. We running out of kids, nigga. You better come get these bastards.
Wait to see bastard number 2 because they got the same hairstyle.
Wait, because why
both of those boys are his son? Yes, both of those boys are his. And
somebody on Twitter said she better than
Rhaenys was like, yeah, your mother must have been beautiful because you're so good looking. Not my husband fine, so you fine, but no, your mama was cute.
Your mama had to be fine.
Your mama had to be fine because having children by this nigga, you get what you get.
Right.
And black.
Somebody on Twitter says she better than Caitlyn Stark because Caitlyn would have had him at the
Fortnite. No, would have.
Oh man.
But yeah, I've heard rumblings and that he's going to be him and the brother are going to be a dragon rider, and who was at the whorehouse.
The brothers when the brothers saw that dragon. I think the brother went to go get that dragon. What was that last episode?
He was mesmerized.
Yeah, I think he gonna ride it because I think they're gonna have Laenor. He died off screen
because they running out of them because they killing each other too fast. But
and we got
brothers and that man who was who said he's the Daemon's half brother. He's the bastard brother to Daemon. He's gonna be a dragon rider too.
Yeah.
Well, bring him
I don't know who dragon they riding, but he's supposed to be a dragon rider as well. So they're gonna have more dragons than dragon riders in a minute.
Right. Oh, and then we
Sunfire is gone. Meleese is gone.
Yeah.
Baby girl left with 4 dragon eggs and the
2 baby.
children.
Well,
and 2 baby ones.
To the story, according to the books, they talked about Aegon being disformed and him, so remember that thing burst into flames. So I'm guessing he probably got burned when he went to the ground.
Listen,
I know
he's
not
on his way to finish the job, baby. He had that sword out. He was finna kill that fool.
He was like, I'm about to be king.
Yeah.
I was hoping he did.
I don't understand.
I wanted him to be dead so bad.
Be dead, but Aegon is gonna make it, and they fell from the same sky
because Meleese fell on top of her.
Yep.
Yeah, Meleese
and when he went down, some fire covered him when he fell.
And the thing about it is, Meleese. Well, we ain't got there yet, but Meleese, I don't feel bad. I'm not Meleese. Rhaenys, I don't feel bad for her. I don't.
Hold on, before we get there,
you don't never feel bad for nobody.
I don't feel bad because she did what she was supposed to do, but I feel bad because it was sad.
No, I don't feel bad for her because she could have killed all them bastards and let them live.
The story would have been over.
It would have been over. So right. So I mean, in the essence, like we looking at this like this a new show. Like if this was a new show, I would be pissed. Like why y'all let her do this? But because it's based on the books and this is what he had her do in the books, like a dummy. I mean, ain't nothing we can't really do much.
But no, but they, from what I understand, because I didn't read this book. From what I understand, there are significant things different from the book. From
not
what
the
I
fight.
understand, like they're not following the book verbatim.
Oh, as a whole, probably not. But like in terms of the way this scene, like this happened, it was dang near close.
Because according
we can
to
really
the
get rid
book,
of him. He could be dead.
Something I saw according to the book, it didn't go like it went where Aegon went and fought with Sunflower against Meleese and Rhaenys by himself.
No, she fought them together. It was a joint effort. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. See, that's what I wanted to talk about because Rhaenyra come home and she still ain't stabbed Alicent, and Jace is like, "Where the fuck you been?
What you gonna get to?"
How you go from crying on your mama's shoulder, her comforting you, for you talking out the side of your neck? First of all, I wish the fuck I would come in my house after 2 long days of sneaking and hiding to have this fucking conversation. So before I have to blow this whole fucking world up after 18 years of peace that my daddy had, and I got to throw that shit.
Wait, Abby, he wasn't wrong. And let's go back to
okay. I wasn't finished with my sentence, so you just calm yourself, sir.
Wait,
I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished with what I was saying. And then you can give your commentary, please, and thank you. Now, I wish the fuck I would come in my house and you start talking at the house that I paid for, that I had to toot my coochie up to get, and to make sure that you fed and shit, and for me to come in this motherfucking house after I did some sneaking and digging to try and kill all of this bullshit, for you to come and talk to me out the side of my neck, little nigga, I swear to God, I will bop you upside. Who the fuck you talking to?
First of all, that ain't even your damn house.
I'll give that. It is. Wow. Yes, it is.
That ain't your damn house.
It is.
It's not. That's
it is. I live here, so it's my house.
Corliss's house.
It's his house either.
I thought that was Damon's house.
No, that's Corliss's house.
Yeah.
No, that's not Corliss's house.
Wait, no, they're not at Driftmark. They're at Dragonstone.
They're at Dragonstone.
And Damon had Dragonstone.
No, they're not at Driftmark. They're at Dragonstone.
It's close.
That's not Corliss's house.
Oh, I thought they were.
It's her ancestor's house.
It's her ancestor's house.
First of all, who are you? First of all,
I'm the queen. What the fuck you mean?
No, but as the queen,
and I'm your mama, so don't talk to me crazy.
No, as the queen, you can't go missing for days at a time. That's not how that works.
I'm on a mission.
You cannot. No, ma'am, you had your time. Your time is up. Now,
I said what I said. Don't
talk
to me crazy in my house.
You cannot.
I don't give a fuck what's happening. Don't talk to me crazy in my house.
You're derelict of duties. You ain't handled nothing right in this.
The people who needed to know where I was knew where I was.
Okay, but your kingdom is damn near crashing and burning. You didn't give nobody no
some people knew
what to do. You left them vulnerable with no instructions. Anybody could have ran in there and blew your whole shit down, and you wouldn't have shit to come back to. You all be yelling about your house and all of this. You almost ain't have a house to come back to because you're so derelict of duties, and you're worried about why you yelling at me. You need to be yelled at. Somebody got to
not by my
I
child.
agree.
No,
I see
don't.
both
I
sides.
don't give a damn.
Because on one end, it is funny, like, hold on, because you see Rhaenyra's face, like, hold on, is he talking to?
Like, who you
Is
talking
this
to?
little nigga that lost his
But-
motherfucking mind? Who you talking to?
But then she look at Rhaenys and them, and Rhaenys like, I mean, girl, you have been gone, and we do.
Right.
What's the name? Got an army now.
I have a
They
feeling
marching on
Rhaenys
Bruce.
Rhaenys knew where she. I have had a feeling Rhaenys knew where she was. I feel like she told Rhaenys where. That's why Rhaenys wasn't
Some
really.
people
Like,
knew where she was.
I feel like Rhaenys
Yeah.
knew where she was.
She did, but Rhaenys also had to come help old boy with the council. But then Corlys had to come shut them down because they was jumping
Right.
on her. Like,
She didn't leave
So-
anybody in charge. She didn't leave any instructions. We got a whole ass war going on. A whole ass war.
And you ain't stabbed Allison. So what did you
Right.
do for?
You went over there trying to
Ma'am.
play nice.
What? No,
Why you
that
gonna
wasn't
play
the
nicely?
mission.
it
Girl,
wasn't a
you
mission.
don't come. She's so bloodthirsty. Talk about you ain't stabbed Allison.
She
Oh,
was
Allison
telling
gone.
you,
She
the
handled that
the
whole
guilt
Allison situation.
is gonna
wrong.
lead that stupid because Allison is dumb as a box of hair. So the guilt
Xavier has a good
is gonna
point.
lead her to
She
do
don't even have a
something
hand.
stupid.
Right.
She doesn't
She
have
don't
a
even have
hand.
a hand.
Xavier
I thought
mentioned
Rhaenys
that.
was the ham.
She
She
should've
don't
been.
have one.
I feel like Rhaenys was her hand, but now it's gonna be gonna be Corlys. If anybody, I think it would be Corlys, not that little fat butterball bastard who's talking about why don't you go away and let us handle this? Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And so
I
they
think
in this meeting.
no. I don't think Corliss is gonna play nice with her because his wife is
You just-
dead because of her. Why would I play nice with you now? You need me
His
more than
whole
I need
family
you.
dead is because of her. Well,
Everybody dead because of her.
okay.
And let's be clear,
The daughter not dead because of
doesn't
her.
have a reason.
That's
to
why I
play
said
nice with
Damon.
her. She need Corliss more than Corliss need
A
her.
little baby said they playing it by ear.
They're playing it by ear because they're playing it by ear because they're caught off guard because when they left,
Because you went
again,
away
her
for
father
3 or
had
4 days,
reiterated
4
that
weeks
she
at a time.
was supposed to be the heir.
No.
Mm-mm.
They behind because Rhaenyra want to peacefully get her throne
Right.
back. She should have known from the beginning it ain't no peace. You're gonna have to go ahead and kill
Listen.
your brother and your sister and Allison.
When they
to
told
get your
you
throne.
that they had a whole coronation for Aegon, your
Yeah,
whole
that should've
thing
been
about I want a peace, that was going out the
No peace.
window. Girl, they
Right.
don't
You know
care.
who she need? She need her a Lady Tyrell. She need her to get up there and be like, you are a dragon. Be a dragon.
She do.
Yes.
She needed somebody to tell Cersei it was me.
Like Rhaenyra has done nothing but misstep.
Allison done asked the maester for another plan BT and be poisoned.
Oh, I forgot all about Allison and her
But
plan B.
what I'm saying is Rhaenyra has taken nothing but L's at this point, is doing
True.
everything wrong, and is proving why the fuck she should not be on the throne, because she has not made a single. Because even this episode, when she said, "Well," when Rhaenys said she was gonna go, and they think I won't. When she said something like, "They think I won't go," they think that I won't go and fight them, well, they would be mistaken and something like that. And they
She
still
offered to
all
take
walk
herself.
you.
But
she
she
would've been
made a
dead.
mistake. You done already seen Vhagar gobble up your son. You should have never sent Rhaenys out on a solo mission. You should always send people 2, 3 out at a time.
Mhm.
Well, the problem is
I don't
they
think she was
thought
willing to
Vhagar
risk
was
baby
back
girl,
at
though.
Red. Yeah, they thought Vhagar was still back at King's Landing because that's where they assumed. I don't
Yeah,
know
it was
how
a
her big
setup.
self keeps flying
It
through
was
and
a
hiding and
setup.
sneaking in the forest.
I don't know how Vhagar big ass was hiding in the forest. How he get even in between the trees?
That's
Right.
because did you remember seeing them cutting down the trees?
Oh, they were cut. Okay,
They used
it
all
all
of
makes
that
sense now.
foliage to cover up the dragon.
Okay,
Yeah, they
because I
was
was
And
doing
wondering.
Xavier is right. It's only been a month. That girl lost 2 of her children in the same day. You can't. Listen.
Hello, as a
What-
And I
what-
understand.
Now
No,
grief
no,
don't
no, no.
matter. Now
I
the
don't
grief
want
don't
to-
matter.
I'm not trying to minimize her grief, but when you're the king, queen, or whatever, baby, you have a whole,
That
person
doesn't
to
mean
lead.
you're not.
You
human.
at war.
You got to do what you got to do.
We at war, and if anything,
That's
put
a part
Damon
of
in charge.
leadership.
Damon gonna get it together. She should have put Damon in charge and go grieve.
Mm-mm.
I
'Cause
the
Damon
grief,
be
I
done burnt
understand that
everything the fuck
wholeheartedly.
down. Ain't gonna be shit left when you get. Listen,
And I understand when she took her time, when she went to go check on the body and all the stuff like that, like taking that moment, like she needed that moment. But after that, there should have been like, at this point, y'all took my son, that big old granny dragon, and took my son. It's gone. It's up.
But see,
Pictures over
but
with.
she also has to be careful because she said in her grief, she came back and said, I want Eamon. And they ended up cutting that tiny baby's head off. So she got to be careful with what she say because people go to, because Damon went on a dummy mission to try and get, he sent dummies to, and the baby ended up dead. And now they calling her the whore dragon and Renera the terrible because they blaming her for cutting the baby head off, and she never told nobody to do that.
Baby, you giving this woman a lot of exceptions.
That's right. But like she said, he sent dummies to do it.
So that's what she did.
You said Damon, you know what Damon is about. Damon has never changed.
But that's the thing. She didn't send anybody.
You told Damon,
he really did.
I want Aegon. That you
came to the table and said, I want Aegon.
And when
that's
Damon left,
that's all she said. She didn't say Damon over there and get that boy to
you know your man.
Damon said, oh, Damon, bet money. And he walked away and he decided to plan.
But baby, you know your man. When you know your man and you say, I want Aemon, she already knew what it was. She knew what her
uncle husband came back. She said, I told you I wanted Aemon, not, the child. She absolutely sent him. She absolutely sent him.
She sent him without sending him because, like y'all said, she know who he is.
She know her man. Mm-hmm.
But at this point, she haven't got no strategy, and her council suck. They just want to send dragons. Y'all don't even have a dragon to put in the fight, and y'all want to send them out there. So y'all don't even understand how dragon fights work.
They have access to more dragons than the other side, and how y'all still lose it. Like, that's what is killing me. Like,
listen, I done read it up, baby. I had to find out.
If Damon had some real sense, he'd have went back to that whorehouse and paid that lady that Aemon was laid up with, sucking his thumb on her titty, and paid her to wait till he fell asleep and slit his throat or put something in his drink or something. That's what should have happened.
Because she was like, I'm tired of y'all coming here and calling me the old hoe.
Because as many whorehouses as Damon been in, he knew he ran across Aemon a couple of times.
Had to.
Aemon, listen, Aemon don't even go to different whorehouses. He keep going back to that same lady.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. And my thing about it is you keep playing defense, you have no offensive strategy.
No.
I mean,
and that's why another dragon got gobbled up.
That's why she need that white worm lady.
Because think about it.
I still don't trust
Damon. You let Damon just fly off. He ain't tell you nothing. You're making assumptions that he went over there and all, but you ain't send nobody else to go see about it, to go see what's going on. You don't know anything.
No, she broke ties with Damon. When they at the end of that fight, she was like, I don't know if he coming back. I don't know what the fuck he doing. That nigga just out there.
Okay, but if that's the case, you don't have a strategy.
No. And taking Harrenhal was supposed to be an offensive move, but Damon is answering it. Right. So Harrenhal is important. I understand it. I do get how important Harrenhal is and how important it becomes. I didn't read through because I just don't care.
We told him when he got here, you gonna die here.
You gonna die here.
You gonna die here.
My ticket to
That's
go
all you need to tell me.
Bitch, I ain't dying nowhere.
And then I would probably get on my dragon and be like, okay.
Seeing Jace back there. Look, Jace can go since you got so much to say. You take your dragon back to Harrenhal and you watch over Harrenhal with your little teenage dragon. And me and Maelys and Rhaenys gonna go handle Rook's Rest. How about that?
And now, and Rhaenys told you your most battle-tested dragon was Maelys. And Maelys is going. Maelys was the biggest dragon they had. And it was the most battle tested. And now Maelys is going. Now, I guess they depending on what was that other dragon that Damon found?
Vermithor.
A wild dragon.
Right. Isn't that
Vermithor?
What is?
So Vermithor isn't a wild dragon. He used to belong to King Jaehaerys. So Rhaenys' daddy. That's who he belonged to. And so he is at Dragonstone, but he ain't got no rider because He ain't got no rider yet. He ain't
Oh,
got no
one
rider
of
yet.
the cordless boys.
They could have gave Raina that dragon. She been begging for a dragon.
You gotta, dragons connect with something within the person. She too sweet and soft for Vermithor. Vermithor won't about to let her get up on him. Raina,
okay.
Yeah, she wasn't about to get up on her. She couldn't even get Vhagar. Well, she didn't have a chance to try to connect.
She didn't have a chance. She wouldn't have done that with Vhagar either.
No, Vhagar would have.
Let's talk about Alicent playing BT and how the Maester clocked it. He was like, "Look, tell your friend."
Sorry, yeah.
Right.
Upset.
It's gonna be bad on the stomach.
Listen, I don't think he clocked it because she be getting that tea all the time for all the Aegon's victims.
Right.
Well, this not the first time she done got to playing BT for one of Aegon's victims.
Yeah, I'll let the girl know. I feel like he's gonna be a little bubbly.
Like, let's make sure your friend knows. I'm like, oh yeah.
Because I feel like with all of the times that he's given that to her, he would have already said that to her if he thought it was, but he never said it to her because the other times he knew it was for somebody else, so he didn't care. But this is her and it's for her, so he warned her, hey bitch, I know you about to take this, so you need to know.
You might need to stay close to the little bowl, the little chamber pot. Okay, just stay a little close.
Girl, that was so funny to me.
And then she had the nerve still questioning. So, do you think that do you know anything about the song or whatever? What was she asking him about if he made a good decision or not?
Viserys wanted Aegon to have the throne, and he was like, he said nothing.
What you asking?
Y'all see that? Where it was like the Maester was minding his black business on his black job.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't get these folks nothing.
Maybe he didn't tell me nothing.
Well, the Maester said that. Now he did because he didn't say something.
Right.
People be dying at the council every time we meet somebody else dying.
Even if she do. Even if the plan T don't work and she do give birth, don't nobody care. She the dowager queen. She don't care. She's not the queen, right. So it don't even matter. And that's how you feel about it.
I mean, you are allegedly still mourning the death of your husband, and you out here getting bust down,
right? By the new hand.
Because that's the next question: who's the baby daddy?
Well, it's Crispin.
Oh, we know that.
Don't nobody want to have Crispin.
That's what they're gonna be asking.
Right, I saw that too.
Well, he's about to die, so it don't even matter. He finna die too. Kill him.
But wait, why when they got to that council when Aegon was having his little council and Aemon started speaking Valyrian and he couldn't even understand. He couldn't have talk. He's talking about and can make to the whatever in the.
We did also see that Rhaenyra gave Jacaerys the story of fire and ice that goes down from heir to heir.
Yes, because she's.
But here's my question:
in case something happens to her,
Viserys messed up. You were giving that story to your wife at your deathbed. That's not your heir. There was no reason for you to be given that fire and ice.
He thought he was talking to Rhaenyra. He didn't think
she was there. She left. He had that leprosy. It took his sight.
He left the table before she left. Before they got to that big.
Okay. So he thought he was talking to Rhaenyra.
He thought he was talking to Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
But did y'all clock when Aegon was in the room having a tantrum, talking about that they don't listen to me, and Alicent was laughing, talking about, well, what you got to say? What you was going to do anyway?
Of course they don't listen to you. You ain't
when
talking about
told
shit.
Him, we need you to do what you do best. Nothing.
Wait. He said, watch your tone. She said, or what? You going
to what? Girl, what you finna do?
What you finna do?
I fell out.
I think that's probably the most I've ever liked Alicent. And she's like, oh, what?
Alicent is sick of his shit. She was like, listen, I tried to help your ass.
Baby, they're not even inviting
You
that
got your
woman
ass
to
on your
the
shoulders.
council
You're
meeting.
doing everything wrong. You're not listening to nobody. So go on out, take your ass on out.
Because remember,
that
she
would sit
didn't know it
around
was
wise
even a council meeting no more. They ain't even inviting her no more.
Well, she ain't been going because her stomach. She ain't trying to show us.
She ain't got no fucking thirst for power. That's some remnants of her daddy.
No, but what I'm saying is, even with her taking that stuff for her stomach, they still gonna let her know that it's a council meeting. When Clubfoot came over there, she be like, "Oh, y'all had a council meeting."
I thought she was just pretending.
Listen, it's the fact that we calling him Slewfoot Sally that is killing me. Jesus.
And the fact that he has a whole ass foot
information.
fetish to go with his Clubfoot.
Listen, he said, "Don't worry about Harry Hall. It's more crippled than I am." Excuse me. He said it's more crippled. I said, "Oh, okay. Well,
I like a good self drag."
Here's my thought. I think when they had that council meeting and Rhaenys said, "No, you have to send me." I think Rhaenys knew. I don't think she knew it was a setup, but I think she knew, this may not end well.
I may not come back.
I may not come back. And that's why she said, "You have to send me," because she knew
that she's the only one that could sacrifice and not come back in.
Right. But she also, they felt some kind of way about her not burning them bastards up. They still, every time they talk to her, remember, you had the opportunity. And
but she should have sent Corlys ass then.
There was one of two things which was
Corlys ain't got no dragon.
I thought Corlys had a dragon.
No, his son did.
Yeah,
his son
he don't
had a
have
dragon.
one.
Oh, okay.
Because Corlys is not Targaryen.
Corlys is Valarian. He's not Targaryen.
Yeah, he's not Targaryen.
I thought Valerians had dragons too.
They don't have dragons, but they've intertwined with Targaryen so much that some of them can ride dragons.
Right. They got a byproduct of the dragon. But they not dragon people for real.
But I feel like she thought one or two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna die and y'all can't blame me no more, and I'll be the sacrifice, or if I do make this victory, when I come back, I don't want to hear nothing else about who I burned. Because when she turned around, I said, "That's it."
Yeah.
When Mama turned that dragon round, I said, "Oh, you trying to die now?" I said that.
I think her mindset was, well, she thought the king was dead. We all thought he was dead. Well, for those who don't know the book and stuff, but we all thought he was dead.
She had gotten away from Vhagar.
I thought she was going to retreat. I was screaming, retreat.
I thought she was retreating too.
I thought she was going back to
and then she tightened that belt up and went back. I said, "Oh, she gonna die."
Because she was like, "Well, if I can take off the biggest player on the board, then
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that thought, but girl,
yeah,
no, man.
Because I mean, there was a lot of explanation about why she did what she did and like how she wanted to die. A Targaryen death, like or how she, it was honor in what she did, not like just leaving away and leaving the battle and coming back later or something like that. Like she wanted to prove a point. I don't know what it was. They had a whole write-up explaining why she stayed and all that stuff like that. But it sucked. I think they should have sent 2 dragons. I understand why they just sent her, but they should have sent 2, because even with one of the kids' dragons, I know we don't want to sacrifice them because they own, they're gonna be over one of the other places of Valyrian and all that stuff like that. They heir to something, but they should have sent 2.
They didn't say Rhaenyra's Meleys is dragon is war tested. You know how old that fucking dragon is?
Right, that's what I was saying. I think that dragon went to war before Meleys was the rider.
She became
the previous from a previous rider.
Yeah, so that was why everybody's talking about how crazy this was, because Vhagar and Meleys, they original riders were lovers. And so that's how they used to be close and would fly together and fight together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's why it makes it even sadder. It's like, dang, you just killed me, and our former riders used to be in love type deal.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I think they may end up giving that dragon at Dragonstone to Raina. Who else they gonna give it to?
Raina gone.
One of the bastards.
One of the who?
The bastards.
Which,
well, it must be gonna be Alan because the cute one, he went to go get the dragon he saw flying.
He don't get no damn dragon. That boy went back to finish making that stew that day.
He just looked up at him. He just looked at the dragon and
he was transfixed by the dragon, and that was it. He gonna end up riding the dragon. They're gonna end up pulling him in. Corliss is gonna end up pulling the boys in, and they're gonna end up riding dragons.
But what I'm saying is, I think by the time Corliss pulled them boys, the cute one gonna have that other dragon, and maybe the Allen guy who Rhaenys liked will get Vermithor.
I just know. I think
scary one.
Right. So
maybe scared of war.
Maybe Hugh will get it.
Or that white man that y'all says they half brother might get it.
Yeah, I think it's his name Hugh. If that's Hugh, then that's who's gonna get it. Oh yeah.
And there's a fourth one, that man who had the sick kid whose wife was talking about some
I had to make the chicken
cost, and she had to walk to get some chickens and stuff. He gonna end up being a dragon rider too. Now I'm not sure what his relation is, but he got the white hair. He gonna end up a dragon rider as well.
I thought you said that was their half brother.
The one that was at the whorehouse. There's two different there's two black men and two white men. There's the one that was at the whorehouse who said he's the half brother. There's the larger one, white man, whose daughter was sick, and he came into the house, and the white.
I thought they was the same person.
I thought they was the same person.
Yeah, that's the same person.
No, it's not. It's two different people.
You
trust you? I don't know because they.
I thought that was the same man that came.
It's not. It's a different man. Because the one white man had real broad shoulders, and his hair was pulled back, and he's got the wife and kids. The other man was the one that was walking around, and he walked up, and he was the one that was outside when all the rat catchers were hung.
Yeah.
And the one who was outside with the rat catchers was the one that was at the whorehouse. Talk about, I don't normally tell people this, but blah 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 blah.
And see, and that's what Team Black problem is. Y'all,
all those things. We haven't seen the fourth man since he was at the house with his wife, talking about shit is bad at King's Landing.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him. He's gonna show back up, but we haven't seen him. And then we got the two brothers.
They recruiting all these bastard kids. They ain't don't know nothing about no dragons, no knowledge,
none of that.
And I think that's gonna be an issue down the line. Because all they want is money. They poor, they broke, they need money. They want to feed their families, and they looking at stability over in King's Landing versus the rocks is starting to shift over here in Dragonstone. I don't know how loyal they gonna be and trustworthy they could be.
It just depends on who they think the rightful ruler is. That's where it's gonna land at.
Yeah,
it's who they think is who they think is the rightful line of succession. And God forbid, don't let it get out that Allison is going to usurp that boy's shit.
Vagar a little bit. Vagar went down for a second. Maylis got a good scratch.
She did take her, yeah.
But Xavier Aegon does speak High Valyrian because he spoke it back.
He just don't speak it well.
He does.
He's not fluent, but he does speak it, and he's had his dragon longer than Aemon has had his dragon. Because when they were children, when they were kids and teasing him that he didn't have a dragon, he already had Sunfire.
Yeah. So I think what he said, like, you don't necessarily need High Valyria to control it. It's just that's what they're taught to use for those commands and different things. Like, I don't know what the heck Rhaenys was saying. I just kept reading the caption say attack Maylis, attack Maylis. That's all I heard. I didn't know what she was saying, but
here's the thing: if they're going to be taught to be dragon riders, they're going to teach them the commands in High Valyrian on how to control the dragon.
And that's all they know, not to respect it.
I don't understand. You think they're just going to put them on a dragon and be like, go? That's not how that works.
All they need to know is
sure that if they're going to put these people on dragons, they're going to teach them they're going to teach them Dracarys and how to control the dragons.
But you also, But think about it. These kids are bred through and through with this stuff as they're young with these dragons and bonding with the egg. And as the dragon is growing, you taking grown men who 40 years old and throwing them on a dragon and giving them this crash course in dragon riding and control. That ain't it.
Well,
can't
somebody gotta die. We can't kill off all the main characters, so
we need some red shirt in this month.
right.
We need some red shirts. Everybody.
So yeah, when they went to fight, Rhaenys goes off. She said, "Send me. I'm the one that gotta go. I got the bigger dragon, all that stuff like that." I just, if they would have had just one more dragon, if Sea Smoke had bonded with Alan already, I think him, Sea Smoke, and Meleese would have been able to take.
And there's a bond, so like there's some type of connection between them and the dragon, where the dragon can kind of read what it is that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
like Meleese told her,
Xavier said Jon Snow didn't speak High Valyrian, and he controlled Rhaegal. We don't know.
Right.
I don't know if.
I just know when Meleese after.
We don't know what, because Jon was brought up like the rest of the children, down to the.
But they weren't Targaryens.
Yeah,
they weren't. But that doesn't mean that. But highborn children are taught all of the shit that he was raised with them kids, like he was one of them. So we don't know what they were taught. He could have been taught High Valyrian as one of the languages that the children were taught, just because that's what they do.
So Meleese, like you said, there is a psychic connection that you have with that bond, because after Meleese, they dropped Vhagar on the ground. When she fell on the ground, they went back for the second round. Meleese looked back at her like, "Girl, I love you, but are you sure about this?" She gave her that look like,
yeah, they did look at each other.
And when she almost fell, they turned when she had her neck in that dragon's mouth, and she looked at her back like, "Bitch, this it. I don't know what else to do, bitch. We finna die, girl. Girl, we finna die, girl."
That's it.
So you better get your last prayer in.
Listen, she said, "We finna die, bitch. I don't know what to tell you."
Going to glory.
Listen.
But I love that, another thing, like she never said Dracarys. Rhaenys she just said attack. And so that was her just using the claws and not, she did brief fire.
Right,
she never commanded because she wanted to be strategic.
Listen, and the fact that when she got ripped up, smoke came out the dragon, and then her blood was like boiling oil and killing people on the ground. I was like, Jesus Christ. I said, "Oh, okay, that's what."
That was Vhagar, though. That was Vhagar who got ripped up and was dropping.
And Sunfire, too.
I thought that was Sunfire. That's how Sunfire got met. Remember, she was messing Sunfire up at first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she jacked them up. She did jack Sunfire up. And the only reason why Sunfire got that little horn on the back of her neck is because Vhagar showed up and distracted him.
Now, y'all think Aemon was going for Aegon?
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. He was about to go kill him.
He was about to cut that fool's head off when Critter showed up, and he was like, "Oh shit." Here you go.
Wait, how about Aegon talking about, "Oh, thank the heaven, thank the gods," or whatever, and here comes Dracarys.
Right.
He did not care. He wanted Aegon gone. And
listen, I don't understand how the biggest dragon got all these sneak attacks in his pocket. Because first he snuck up on Luke, and then he came out of nowhere and got Rhaenys. Like, y'all don't see this ass motherfucker.
She come around them corners.
At least with Luke, there was a lot of clouds around, and maybe he could hide. It wasn't that much clouds this time. But
I don't understand.
Well,
I don't see how he snuck around the side of that castle.
Because Rhaenys was flying low. That's what you got to remember. She was flying low, and when she came around that side, that's where Vhagar, she snuck up from around that side because she hid, and she blended in with the ground. By the way, she green and gray and brown. So when she went up, she flying low, and she came around that corner. She just reached up and yanked her neck. But my message for Vhagar, like I said, I made a TikTok about it and I posted on timeline. You tired, wide back, tattered wing, couch neck granny dragon. Oh. You got one more time to take somebody else from us. I'm sick of these sneak attacks.
You look dusty. Oh no.
I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. You got one more time. No, let that be the last time. Let that be the last.
It ain't gonna be no more time.
I don't understand, Xavier. Why are you surprised that Aemon didn't want to kill Luke? He didn't. The whole thing was for him to possibly maim or just scare the shit out that little boy. he wasn't trying to kill him. That damn brother, he finna get rid of that nigga so he can be king. That's the whole point.
But they said the other week his biggest bully was his brother. His brother bullied him his entire life.
And that's why I don't understand. I said this
and
last week.
He made fun of him at the whorehouse. He was gonna kill that fool.
But we're at the point now where this is a dragon war. This is a whole dragon war. Now, Rhaenyra, if it's gonna be a dragon war, you need to be strategic. You got more dragons than the rest of them. As big as Vhagar is, you can get 3 of them and triple team that orb.
That's what I've been saying.
You over here, listen, casualties are inevitable. You trying to spare your son and this, that, and the third. Baby, it's coming. You ain't got a whole lot more options here. Because it's either Jacaerys gonna go or them girls gonna go. And Corlys is gonna have your ass. Because you don't already got my son, you got my daughter, now you don't got my wife killed. Baby, I ain't giving you nothing else.
Okay, so here's my question. Do you think there's going to be a time where they are so desperate that she's going to be like, Corlys, your son is not dead? He's not really dead.
No, I think he's going to have to be dead because you remember when she recognized the white worm, she was like, oh, the dragon is like, he has been restless, these last few days. And it's speculated that Laenor, the son, died off screen. And now he's needing a rider because he feel that bond is gone. He's like, oh, dang, he dead. Where he at? Like, I can't even mourn my rider. So now he's just flying in circles, mourning, and don't have nothing to do. So I think the son is just dead. They can't go back and be like, oh, he's alive, actually.
I don't know if he's dead.
I don't think he's dead.
I don't think he's dead. I think his walls just came tumbling down from getting his back blown out.
My God, on today. See how you can't never let this nigga have an inch because he gonna take a mile.
Y'all know
every single time.
Y'all know he's out there living his best life, getting his back blown out.
He has to be dead because Sea Smoke can't have a rider until the other one is because they can only bond with one rider at a time, and Sea Smoke is gonna have a rider, so he gotta die. He's just gonna be off screen.
I don't think they're gonna give Sea Smoke another rider.
They got to because of the story. I read up. I told Angie last week I was nosy and I wanted to see how all the dragons died, so I know how everybody died, and so he need a rider.
That's it. Okay, Xavier. Okay, I just want to say, Xavier. It doesn't matter who Aegon's supposed heir is. His children are too young to do anything, and it's not like these people aren't above taking somebody's fucking throne. That's how we got here to begin with. The heir, the line of succession is still in question. If Aegon dies, Aemon will be the next to fall in line to be in with the line of succession that they're going with. And now he's going to be fighting Rhaenyra.
But I know Aegon's not dead. That I know he's not dead.
Yeah, no, we know he's not.
He should be. I'm mad at that's bad writing right there.
Well, it's in the book that he didn't die.
Yeah, he's not dead.
That's bad writing.
I don't think Dragon is dead either. I don't think Sunflower is dead either.
It felt like he was when they was doing the scenes from the next episode. It felt like he was dead. It felt like
that. I know. I know for a fact he's not dead. I don't know if Sunfire is dead.
He's not. He's just really badly beaten up.
How the hell they surviving, but Rhaenys is out of here? They fell from the same sky.
Dragon landed on top of her in an explosion of fire. What the fuck are you talking about?
Rhaenys fell on that castle.
When Aemon went down, fire came up from the ground as well.
Well, he fell into the trees, one, and also Sunfire was still alive when they fell. So that's what I'm saying. Sunfire being a dragon alive.
Both Rhaenys and Aegon died in that fight. That's how I
see it. They both did. Vhagar done took 2 people out.
I know for a fact Aegon is not dead. That I know. He's not dead.
He's not, because you got to remember in the previews.
We don't know what the fuck they finna do with this TV show.
Well, in the previews, they were like, King Aegon, he's the one who slayed Meleys, the traitor dragon.
Right.
So he's still alive.
I don't think he's
alive. They gonna let Aegon take credit. I know Aemon ain't gonna stand for that.
No, because what Aegon is gonna say to him, either you let me take credit for this, or I'm taking you out because I know you tried to kill me. Oh,
And I was like,
go
I
full
don't think he
jail.
got the
Not
wherewithal to
dead, but
even
his
say that
legs
much at
ain't
this
work. He
point.
can still talk, still walk. Like he needs to be handicapped or something, falling
he
off the
will
side.
be messed up. He gonna have metal fused into him and all that. Well, he
Yeah,
should.
that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be burnt, from what I understand.
My
Well,
thing is,
I
like I
wouldn't
said,
necessarily think he would be burned because they Targaryens, and Targaryen fire is not a, according
no,
to
that was only
Daenerys,
a
you
Daenerys
can't
thing.
burn
That's
up a
only a her thing.
Targaryen.
That's only a her thing.
I don't
That's
think
only
so.
a
Yeah,
her
because
thing.
her brother
But she
burned
had
up.
to get that from somewhere.
Yeah, because her brother did burn.
So I mean, I think it's like if you're not a true heir or something, true something. I think maybe that's the thing because he ain't the true heir. But here's the thing. Like I said last week, if I'm aiming and y'all are depending on my dragon to secure this war, you're not supposed to talk to our king or not. I'm gonna let you know right now. Without Vhagar, you're gonna lose this war. So you
Because me and Vhagar are gonna get y'all the deuces. Good luck.
Then what? So he wouldn't be able to talk to me crazy about nothing. You could tell the people all you want. What they gonna do? I got the bigger dragon. I burn all this stuff down like how Daenerys did, even though this is not for years later. I'll burn all this down. Then what?
Listen.
You gonna be a ruler of ashes when I get through with the house.
They said when that witch burned, that's why
That would
Dany
explain with the original dragon thing, but that doesn't the blood magic doesn't explain when she was in that hut and she locked all them people in there with her and set that shit on fire. So it was blood magic every time. She wasn't doing blood magic then.
She had it for life.
I don't know. But only thing I know is that Aegon is not dead yet. I know that. I know.
Yeah, he's not.
But I want to see.
Oh.
I want to see who gonna get all of these other dragons, and I'm ready for.
I would like his brother to roll up on him while he in that bed and cut his head off, and let's be done with it.
I gotta check out. I got an 8 o'clock meeting, but I'll be back next week.
Is it 8 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I do gotta go pull my chicken out the oven.
I just don't understand why he stopped when he pulled out that sword. I would just kill Kristen Cole. See you later. I would just kill him there, then and there too. Just let's make it
right. He should have killed Aegon and Crispin.
Listen, when Crispin gonna die? That's what I would like to.
Not for a minute. Probably not this season.
That's unfortunate. I want.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with.
I want it to be a good slow death, like Ramsay Bolton, the dog ate his face kind of death. Like I just. Like I can't like use a punk ass bitch, and you need to have a punk ass bitch's death.
Oh,
like I want the rats to eat on you until you are dead. Like I don't want the crow to be eating your eyeball out like that man who got hung. Like that's what I need to feel good about your death, because your hypocritical punk ass bitch ass self is only mad and calling that girl a whore and everything because she wouldn't run away with you to pick oranges in the fucking
desert.
That nigga is still here on season 4. I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, he gonna.
But Eric,
I need him to die in season 2, episode 10.
Did you see that they bullying this man in real life?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Like people, y'all need this is fantasy for TV. Leave that man alone in real life.
It's just like how they bully Joffrey to he just now started back acting, and that was like 12 years
little boy
ago.
quit acting because they bullied that boy so bad.
Look,
you know you did good acting in Joffrey.
Shadow ain't.
Cersei's actress says she don't care. She like, I did what I did, and I'm moving on.
And what you gonna do about it? And she said, if you talk some shit, I'm gonna send people to your house. I still got the dragon fire, bitch. Don't do. Y'all do like them last motherfuckers that was fucking with me. I blew up the whole church. Try me if you want to, please.
What you mean, Xavier, with Meleese? Meleese, like, what are you saying? Like, you don't think like how she died, or because that's how she died in the book.
Meleese is dead. Ain't nothing else for them to do to her.
Pour one out for. I drank all my apple juice, but pour one out for Meleese.
And I honestly, I wish they would. For me, the death would have been better and not as sad and making us blame her as much if it wouldn't have been, because in the book she was tag teamed, like it was Sunfire and Vhagar versus her, and she still damaged Sunfire and then had to deal with Vhagar, intentionally deal with them. And so I think that would have been a better perspective to show really how, how much of a boss Meleese really is. Like, but
They got the dragon head in the street. That must be next week.
Oh, you didn't see the. Oh, y'all didn't see the previews. That's why y'all didn't understand what I was saying.
I'll be turning it off once it go off.
They chopped that baby head off. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yes, they chopped her head off and was like, "Behold, the traitor dragon Meleese, our king Aegon slew it in battle." And that's the problem because that disrespectful, right? That ain't no true Targaryen stuff. That's that Hightower mess. And them parading it through, that's gonna let the people know. Oh,
and that's how Meleese's head got into the crypt. That
ain't her head in the crypt. What do you mean?
Because there's a big. Because remember,
it's a big
Valyrian.
And Arya was down there, and the big dragon skeleton's head was in the crypt.
Mm-hmm.
That's Valyrian's head. That's not Meleese's.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what were you saying about the people? You think the people gonna turn on them for cutting off the dragon head?
Well, not for doing it. They're gonna realize the dragons aren't as invulnerable as it seems. Because before then, everybody you mention a dragon, they scared, but they see a dragon's head, like, oh, they can be killed. Bet. So we don't need to be as scared of y'all as we should be. And so that's gonna play a part later on in the dance.
So what happened to? Where's Alicent's brother? Where did he go?
He was hiding in them trees because he wasn't playing. He was not playing.
I think it was funny.
That man was tired. He was like, "Damn, we just finished one battle. We finna do another one. God damn! Can I even wipe the sweat off of my brow first for you?"
Saw that dragon. He said, "You on your own, Chris, but I ain't fucking with the dragons."
I thought it was funny how he was telling. He was like, "Why will we be out here in the daytime and you know they got dragons?" He's like, "No, we still marching." And here come Meleese, and he looked at him like, "Nick, didn't I just tell you? See what I just said?"
Right back to his foot in them trees. Why they saying Alicent's brother dead? We ain't see him die.
Oh, was that him in the ashes when Christian got up?
When he said, "We need to go get what you call it," and he touched him and he fell apart and it was ashes. That was the brother.
That was the brother.
I don't think that was the brother.
Well, we'll find out next week because Kristen gonna have to tell it.
Alicent gonna be crying and shit.
That's crazy because you wouldn't have to tell me, Gwen. If I'm Sir Gawain, I'll be heading myself back to back to King's Landing because I ain't signed up for this.
On your own, fuck this and fuck that. I'm out. Going back to my charmed life.
It couldn't have been him. I thought he went back in them trees.
No. Thought that was the brother.
It never dawned on me that was the brother.
It didn't either. But maybe that's why he was talking to him, like, for real familiar, like.
Right, we need to go.
It would make sense because he wouldn't just be talking to anybody.
Yeah, it had to be.
Bullshit, but okay.
Oh, well, that's gonna be good because
because he had the Hightower sit. Oh, okay. Well, Sir Gawain, dang.
We're gonna find out for sure next week. No, because I'm gonna find out for sure tonight because I'm gonna go watch my not Emergency Awesome, but them two, the new rock stars. I'm gonna watch all of them and get all the Easter eggs that I missed. And then I'm gonna see if
I was just hoping some of that boiling blood would have fell on him when he got knocked off that horse. I was hoping some of that boiling blood from the dragon came and just or somebody stepped on his face. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Vhagar
should have stepped on his face. Yep, because he smashed up or she smashed up a couple of people.
Definitely did. But yeah, rip to the queen that never was.
To the queen that always was, because she was a queen regardless of if she had the title or not. Because she definitely displayed queen behavior the whole time.
She did.
And she was a staunch supporter of baby girl. So
yeah. She tried to, the peaceful route. Like she didn't want to start a war that it wasn't hers to start, but she went in trying to end it. She was like, you know what? I didn't. Oh, that's what they were saying. Like, I didn't end this when I could have, but maybe now I got the opportunity. So she took this to try to, stop it this time. So there could be peace because, she always wanted peace. And so she's like, if I can just kill this one, I took out the king.
Up a good amount of their numbers. She burnt up about half of the army. So you helped out a little bit.
Right. After all of them people got gathered by Kristen just to die 30 seconds later. Golly.
Man.
His dumb ass. The king is here, but it's still two dragons out there. Why y'all running out them trees?
Yeah, and they watch the king get snatched out. Like, if I'm looking, I'm like, dang, the king dragon just got towed up. Dang. I wish she would have went for him, make sure he was dead. That's what I would have go. Make sure he gone. For sure.
Right. If you don't do nothing else, make sure that nigga.
But like, it just goes back to the man who wrote these dang books. He just, sorry. He didn't want no woman to win.
I don't even know what that word is. A Pyrrhic victory? Fire?
A pirate.
Like a fire victory.
Yeah.
I mean fire. Okay.
Yeah, pirate. It was. She did what she could. I mean, again, you working with source material. She died the way she died. There was no changing that going into it.
I wanted her to gather correlates a bit more.
Just a little
she
bit.
got him together about them children.
She
Right.
did.
She was like, don't be leaving my hair and leaving them beneath the
He
tide.
should be celebrated. Why you hiding them under barrels? Like, I don't know that's your kid. Please stop playing with me.
Stop playing in my face.
And he had the nerve to try to be mad about it too. Like, this is what you want to talk about? Yes.
Yes. We running out of children, nigga. Get them extra ones.
And why you hiding it? They the only people on the sailboat with dreads. Go ahead and claim it.
I was so angry when I saw George R.R. Martin talk about, new update. I got new covers for the book. Nigga, if you don't finish writing the
he's not finishing those books. He's not finishing them. And there's speculation about why he's not finishing, because some people are saying he's scared because part of what happened in Game of Thrones is kind of what his idea was. And so he don't want that backlash. And so he's kind of scared about doing it. So now he got to rework it. Or two, it's just like he don't care enough. He done made all this money. Why would he finish it?
I wouldn't give a damn neither. Y'all done got Game of Thrones, the dragons. How many books y'all want to read?
He needs to finish the story.
Though. That's just
right.
He never finished Game of Thrones.
Oh, he finished it on TV, but not in the books.
No, he didn't finish it on TV. The people who was running the show had to finish it. They had to figure out how to end it.
Then these dragons are still alive in the books. The 3 Viserion, Drogon, and they're still alive. That's how far back we are in the books.
Also, the people at HBO that made one of them a Night Walker.
Yeah, all that. The Night King isn't even a real character. I heard in the books, they made him up too. Yeah, they took all these liberties and jacked it up.
Well, no, because at the beginning they were the White Walkers have been in Game of Thrones, a TV show from the beginning. So that
the
beginning, R.R. Martin was pulling straight sources from his books. So them White Walkers in there somewhere.
Yeah, the White Walkers, but not the Night King. Somebody said, like, I don't know if this is true because I haven't read the books, but they said he wasn't a real character in the books. So I don't know. The White Walkers are real, but not necessarily the Night King.
Is it an easy read, or do I gotta sit up in the dictionary?
I don't read them things. I told you I went to Google, Wikipedia.
I feel like it's a book. I wouldn't know half of the words, and I'd rather watch the TV show. Oh, there is no Night King. Cersei daughter's still alive. Oh,
the last 3 seasons were crap. Oh, okay, so his books go up to season 5. Was what little baby saying. So yeah, there's no Night King. Wow.
So the Red Wedding.
The last 3 seasons weren't crap. Let's be honest. It wasn't. It was maybe the last 4 episodes.
Yeah,
that weren't as great. Everything like season 6 and 7 were immaculate. I don't give a damn what I like them.
I like the last season too. The only thing is I didn't like Arya not being able to kill Cersei. Like Cersei's death was the only thing I didn't like.
Them rocks falling. She should have had a worse death than that. Definitely.
I wanted Arya to kill Jaime, put Jaime face on, and then go slash Cersei.
Ooh, that would have been so good. Ugh.
But also, look, they did it so backwards. What they should have did, Daenerys should have took King's Landing first and let the White Walkers come to King's Landing and let that be the final battle with the Night King. That should have been how, not killing Night King and then you go take King's Landing and then it's just Jon killing her. I just don't think.
Then all of Winterfell would have been gone, and she wanted Jon to save Winterfell.
I don't care. They should have been at King's Landing.
But what Dany should have did, she started burning the outside of King's Landing and killing all the people. Where she should have just started at the tower, and let the people live.
Yeah, but they said that's because she went crazy. But it's still that I don't know if I like that either. There was so much more they could have did differently.
Yeah,
putting Bran on the throne, stupid,
dumb. He the 3-eyed raven. Go sit in your tree, sir.
But
that's what somebody said. Rhaenys died for him to be on the throne all these years later. That's what she died for Bran to become king. Crazy. He marries her friend, pretending to be Arya.
We ain't even never seen Sansa have a friend.
Sansa
She
was
ain't never had a friend.
Right. What friend?
She ain't got no friends. She ain't got no friends. Because she too busy being sexually assaulted and all manners of foolishness. Like, how do you, ugh. I'm so glad that dog ate that man's face. I was sick of him.
But did y'all see there's another one coming out that's going to be about some night at Winterfell that's going to be 100 years before Game of Thrones?
I don't want to see it. If it ain't no dragons in it, which it won't be, I don't want to see it.
Listen, I heard they supposed to be doing a Jon Snow when he go back to the Wall, a spinoff.
I don't know what the fuck
they're gonna do that. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
They need to pick up
Unless
where they
find
left
a way
off.
to bring that his wife back. Because Ygritte is his wife in real life.
Oh yeah,
the wildling girl that he was fooling around with. That's his wife in real life.
In real life, yeah, I saw that. I don't want to see Jon Snow, Beyond the Wall.
I need them to. I only want to see the dragons. That's what I came for. The dragons.
Right, we want to see the dragons.
Catch up on where Drogon at? Oh, we seen him flying over. I need to know more. I need to know what's going on.
I still don't understand why Jon wasn't the king at the end.
Right.
I still don't get that.
Because
it should have
Grey Worm said so. Kill Grey. No, don't kill Grey Worm, but send Grey Worm to the wall and move on.
Yeah, it's just it don't make sense. Danny had all them soldiers.
His security. Grey Worm should have been Jon Snow's security.
No, Grey Worm wasn't gonna do that after he killed Danny.
He was
because Grey Worm knew Danny had lost her marbles. She lost her fucking mind.
But he made her lose her mind because Cersei killed his
But what I don't get is why people don't understand that girl was heading for Crazy Town this whole time. Like y'all didn't get the fact that every time anybody did do the slightest thing, that she was ready to burn them to the ground. God damn, bitch.
She was.
But that's Targaryens for you. Like, she just bringing back the old school. You do what I say, or we're gonna sick these dragons on you.
She said, "Get down or get laid down, bitch. What you gonna do?" And then she just got out of control with it because people was like, "Hello, how are you?" And she was like, "I'm about to burn you with my dragons if you don't do what the fuck I said." Goddamn, bitch.
So did
a dragon.
You with me or against me? You with me or you want to burn me?
She was nuts.
Also, this is another thing. I don't know, we talking about something completely different, but how Tyrion has to be Targaryen too, because he went to the dragons and the dragons didn't eat or burn, try to attack him, and they only connect with Targaryens or people with that Targaryen blood. So it's like,
I would love for Tywin not to be the daddy of Tyrion.
His mom then stepped out.
I would love that.
He's the only one that's short.
Yes, right. Because the dragons, he went in that thing, and they just looked at him like, "Oh, okay, you good, you good people, you peeps, you fam. We gonna let you live."
That could be the spinoff. Drogo fly off and go find some more Targaryens, and then he find him a new dragon rider.
Jon can ride Drogon, but Drogon probably ain't gonna like him because he killed his
Drogo ain't going back up in that snow. No.
Oh wait, Jon did go back to the thing, huh? I forgot.
He back
Tyrion
at the wall.
can go be his can be his rider then, shoot.
Because Tyrion is the new hand of the king.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be some mess.
Oh, they in the hood.
Control the dragons.
Jesus Christ. There's somebody running around Charlotte shooting people, but they on the other side of town.
They did that a few years ago out here at Memphis. They shut the whole city down.
Not they gonna resurrect Danny. The red woman, ain't she dead? Then she took off her clothes and turned to that old woman.
Yeah, she did.
She gone.
She was the first one. I gotta die here.
Everybody be talking about where they gotta die. I ain't gotta die nowhere.
I ain't gotta die nowhere because I could be out.
You gotta have her body first, Xavier. Ain't nobody. But Drogon took the body and ran and flew off. And the red woman.
Who got the body? The dragon.
Listen.
She had Drogon Memorial Services.
We don't know where Danny body is anymore. Yeah. She can't come back. And I don't want her to come back. I didn't like her like that. So I'm okay with she did.
I like Danny.
I like Danny. She had them dragons. The writers, they just poor writing. That's all. Because they were trying to rush and get to Star Wars and didn't even get Star Wars. So that's what made me even more mad. Like y'all rushed all of season 8 just so y'all go get this other project only to not get the project. So
my house is out of control. I hear my grandson screaming in the background.
People at work is texting. This is after working hours.
Right. But yeah. Episode 4, y'all.
Xavier, let it go. She's not going to be resurrected. Nobody wants her to be resurrected.
Just let it go.
Just let that go.
The real woman is dead. Danny is dead.
The real woman ain't dead.
That real woman
not the lady dead. The old lady? Was that not her?
Yeah.
Melisandre or whatever her name was.
She died.
Did she?
Remember, she was at the front of the White Walker.
I got to die here. And after they won the war, she took her little stone off and walked out in the snow and died.
Oh man, yeah, she dead. That she been dead years ago because the way her body shriveled up.
Xavier again. She not coming back, baby.
Oh, the other woman. I don't remember that woman's name.
That's cute for them. She gone. Ain't nobody bringing her back. Let that go. We don't care that there are other red women who could possibly bring her back.
The way I forgot about all them, I ain't seen all these things.
Because she wasn't even the one who brought back the other night who had the flaming sword.
Yeah, it was another woman
that resurrected him.
Because she brought John back, right? Melisandre brought
John back.
But because you can only bring it back if the body is still warm.
He went out on a limb and did some Nam Yaho Reiki would cut his hair, and then he came back. She went out on a humbug. That was a humbug mission that she did to get John back. Because she never did that before.
Because his body was getting cold. Because you got to do it while the body's still warm. Is when you got to do it. But
yeah, the Game of Thrones has me in the chokehold.
I'm on to Supercell next.
Oh look! Oh, it's good.
I gotta check.
Oh my god!
I saw the first episode and I was enamored, and I'm waiting for my friend to watch the first episode so we can talk.
It's good. I finished it last night. When I tell you I need season 2 today, I need it today. Like they need to quit playing.
I can turn that on tonight because Love Island doesn't come on tonight, so I need something to watch.
Yes, watch it.
It's good.
It's
Black
good.
people superheroes, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like you didn't want to put it down. I said, "This is what he is like."
Listen, that first episode where he, child, I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay." Don't tell me I'm about to go turn it on, but I do really gotta go because I put my chicken in the oven at the beginning of this, so I know it's ready by now. I gotta go take it out the oven.
It's gonna be good and crispy, like
everything is. Listen.
Everything is better when the body is still warm.
I know that's right.
Oh man.
Okay,
yeah, Golden. See Goldie. Yeah, go ahead and catch up Supercell. Yeah.
I'm about to go watch that because
I'm gonna have to do a review on that. I'm about to recap that sometime this week, hopefully. Oh, and Angie coming. We doing the game night. She's joining our podcast for game night on Friday.
Oh yeah. What's the date?
The 12th.
July 12th. That's Saturday.
That's Friday.
Oh, okay, Friday. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm gonna send you because y'all said there's some materials that we need, so I'm gonna send it to you. What he said.
You need a whiteboard,
like a whiteboard or marker, stuff like that.
Okay. I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna go to Walmart. Oh yeah, Serpent Queen comes back Friday, and I do love the Serpent Queen. I love that too.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
It's one of those period piece shows. It's not fantasy. It comes on Star. It's about Queen Catherine Medici.
Okay. It'd be like, This is like, okay, that's good.
I love a good period.
I don't fall asleep on it. Listen.
You won't fall asleep on it because she is treacherous, just like the rest of the evil queens.
Oh,
the way she did that Black Girl season 1.
Ooh, see.
Now I'm gonna want to fight her too.
Right.
Now we gonna want to fight that broad.
But all right, y'all.
All right. Well, we about to go before I burn up my chicken or make it real dry. I don't want it to be dry. I want it to be real juicy. But we will be back next Wednesday, same time, same place. Too bad we ain't gonna have no funeral service to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it.
Right.
I know funeral service.
We gonna come in next week.
Nobody told me nothing.
That's what we should do.
Yep, he still got his crown up.
A mess.
All right, y'all. We out of here.
All
Please support everybody up here. We all gonna who all gonna be there? Can you just change the name to who all gonna be over there?
Well, we
changed the name of your podcast, ma'am. Fired.
No, right.
Fired.
You didn't want to just do who all gonna be there, but somebody else got that, so we couldn't take that. Somebody else got it.
But follow them. Big Brother season coming up. Y'all doing Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna
and my fantasy sci-fi channel is the E.A.R Chronicles. Is in the name.
He put it up there in the chat earlier. Oh, and it's his screen name. Follow Abby. She gonna do her makeup lives every day, getting a couple people business. It's a good time. Follow Abby and follow Kiss My Cheeks TV. And we will holler at y'all next week. Have a good one, y'all. Bye. What's later is great? Oh, they said later is great. Okay.
Later.